Hello, Adam Kopacz, Excel lover from Poland. Today we're gonna talk how to filter many pivot tables at once. We have prepared 3 pivot tables based on the same dataset, the dataset on the left. So how we can filter many pivot tables at once? We have to connect them to one slicer. So I'm selecting one cell in the first pivot table, and on pivot table analyze type I'm looking for insert slicer command, and here I want to add slicer by country. Okay, and a bit modification of this slicer so it will look prettier. Let's make it light green, and now I can filter my first pivot table with this slicer. So when I'm clicking France, Germany or Poland, we'll see a change with pivot table, the first pivot table, but the second and the third pivot tables didn't change because they aren't connected with this slicer. So we have to connect them. We are selecting our slicer, then on slicer tab we are looking for report connection command, and here we can see 3 pivot tables. They have generic default names, so we may not be sure if they are the correct pivot tables, but we have some advice, new information on what sheet they are, and they are on the same sheet. We can see, so we are almost sure that are correct pivot tables. So we are checking checkboxes and pressing OK to connect all pivot tables to this one slicer, and we can see that now our slicer is filtering all of pivot tables that we connect to. And if the name of the pivot table and name of the sheet isn't enough to identify the correct pivot table, you can change pivot table name. When you select pivot table, on pivot table analyze tab on the left, this is a box with pivot table name, so I can say pivot date, anything that will make identifying this pivot table for you easier. And with this connection, one slicer, many pivot tables, one click, and you can filter all of them at once.